my turn now. Truth.
Hi guys, I'm here with Austin Styles, a fashion stylist and personal shopper. And we're here with Fashionmyfood at the Azotea here in Atlantic Station. So this is what we're eating, guys. We have a spicy margarita cocktail. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Do you know?
What?
Cocktail and a margarita. I don't know, but that's what I got right here. It's a little spicy. And he has this fabulous
This is
drink.
peach passion fruit margarita.
Period. We both got the same meal, y'all. What is it?
It's the steak, bacon, fries, cilantro, and jalapenos.
Yeah, and I also got the same thing. But we'll show more clippings of our food. So we're gonna eat our food, guys, and we're gonna give an honest review of this spot and let you know if you should come here or not, okay?
I gotta have some lime on it.
This is so spicy, like. I've never had fries on my taco.
No, me either. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I've never had the cilantro like on this thing either. It's always like, taken off.
But no.
But okay.
Yeah, definitely. And I had to give me some sour cream on my tacos. Like,
Shit flying away.
I'm that kind of girl.
I love me some sour cream, so.
I have some sour cream. And so what you think, Austin?
Not gonna lie. That's good as hell. I was expecting that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not even a spicy type of girl, but something today
spicy.
is just making me be like, just try the spice.
That's really good.
And it got bacon on it, y'all, and fries. It gotta be good.
Very, very tasty. It's good. The cheese on top too. It's very, very good.
Delicioso. Alright guys, hi. So it got a little chilly, so I put on my little cardigan that I thrifted. And we just got done eating at Azotea Cantina. I'll list it down below. So Austin, what is your true review of the spot? How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, like the inside was nice.
Yeah.
The drinks were really good. The service was actually really good too. And the food was even better. I cannot lie. I'm definitely coming back to get some of these tacos. So I would definitely give it at least like a 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. And I've never had fries on my steak.
No, me either.
Tacos.
Yeah.
I don't even eat steak tacos, but it was beyond good. Like,
the steak was cooked like perfectly.
Right?
The chef absolutely did their big one for this one.
And then it had the melted cheese on there. It was just delicious. So if you're out here at Atlantic Station, please drop by because this is the spot you want to be at, okay? They got the vibes, the drinks, and the food. 3-in-1, baby. You can't miss it. 4-in-1, baby. So Austin, tell us about yourself and what do you do?
Okay, so I'm Austin Miles, like she said. I'm a fashion stylist and personal shopper. I've been doing it for around 3, almost 4 years now. And it's really it's everything to me. It's my life. It's all I think about. I love to do it. I love to make people feel good through fashion. I love to just, I don't know, it's everything. So I've been working at Saks for a little over a year now, and I've been really, really enjoying it. So I love to see the retail side of things and get to see the things actually up close and it just changes the experience, and so I really enjoy working there.
Cool. Man. So are you wearing any of your favorite brands right now?
I definitely am. I would say my shirt is Casablanca. Their brand is just all about, it gives me country club chic, but if it was the 80s, it's colorful, inspired brand.
I love that.
It's just everything. It catches my eye, and it's everything at the store I want to buy and I want to wear. That's my brand for sure.
That. Okay, so who are your favorite brands and where do you like to shop?
So I like to shop at Saks now because of that discount. The discount
He
definitely
works
comes in
at
handy.
Saks, if you didn't know, guys.
I like to shop at Zara. I like thrifting a little bit. I really just like a little bit of everything. Like I don't really. I used to like feel like I used to shop more like in specific places, but now I just kind of like as I go and I see things, I just kind of like I just kind of like just do it that way. But my favorite brands, I would say like even for like not even men's clothing, like I love Schiaparelli, I love Christopher John Rogers, I love Casablanca, like I said. I just like things that are like colorful and like different and that get your attention and like really like stand out. Like when the crap that I don't like blend in. Like that's just not really my thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's like me too, cause like I can go to Walmart or I could go to like Saks and like buy something, anything that like I feel like identifies me and my style.
Exactly.
I can like buy there, but I don't necessarily have a particular like spot that I like to shop at. It just depends on like if they can cater to my style.
Exactly, at that specific moment too. Because like it's something, if I like something and I'm like, oh, I think that would be good for like where I'm going next week, I would buy it and be like, but I'm, so for sure.
Now I'm a deals type of girl. Like if I see something, like I'm not gonna lie, I shop on the clearance rack because they be having a 2 for 1 or like 2 for free, 1 for free.
Rack,
That's what I'm saying, because a lot of hidden gems be in a sales rack. I feel like people don't look at that. So like, are you like a sales type of person, or are you just like, oh, I'm gonna pay this price, like, you know?
Okay, so I have really the way I grew up. My mom, she always like she always got a good deal, like always.
Yeah.
So when I shop, I am definitely looking for a good deal always.
Yeah.
But if I like absolutely love something, I will pay the price to get it. And then that's only like I have that certain feeling I get when I see like certain things. I'm like, oh, I have to have that. And I'm like, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. But at the same time, I ain't doing that for everything. Like I'm definitely saving my coins when I can, but also splurging on something that I think is just like really me and like I really want to have. So.
No, I feel that. So jumping into our next question, I would say which of the fashion weeks like New York, Milan, Paris, all of those, which ones were like your favorite fashion week, and did they feature your favorite brand?
I would say this fashion week, my favorite was probably Paris or Milan, just because I feel like Schiaparelli is always one of my favorites, no matter what he does. Daniel Roseberry, like, can do no wrong in my mind.
Okay.
I love Valentino. I always love Jacquemus. I usually do love, but he actually like showed off season, and I don't know. It wasn't his strongest for sure, but I do love Jacquemus in general. I also love Christopher John Rogers, who also showed like off season. I guess he would be considered like New York Fashion Week, but his show was like amazing.
Right.
So there's a lot of shows I really, really enjoy. I also really like Fendi menswear this season, but Fendi menswear is always really, really strong to me. So those are like some of my favorites that like I feel like stuck out.
Really strong. I heard the keyword strong. So for me, I did like Jacquemus's fashion show for the spring 2022 ready to wear. But probably because of like the set of where it was. That was so strong. The beach, the colors were just really beautiful for me. But we're gonna definitely tap into that. That's for our game that we have coming up later. But yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. I think Fendi does come strong when it comes to menswear for sure. Definitely. So what are some of your favorite current fashion trends, or some of your least favorite?
Okay,
So favorites starting off first.
I would say definitely some of my favorites being, I love that men's fashion is starting to become a little bit more like, I don't want to say gay, but like it is becoming a little bit more feminine. Like men are wearing crop tops, men are wearing like bright colors, men are doing things that they haven't really been doing before, and I really feel like it's bringing fashion to where it should be, because like mention not being in a black and white suit and tie like I get it, it's classic, it's nice, but like do something out of your comfort zone, like do something different. And like I feel like for Fendi's spring summer 22 collection, Sylvia like really like there were crop tops, it was suits, there were like bold prints, it was colors, it was so many different things that I really felt like menswear has been missing for like a really long time. And so I am loving to see like those lines between men and women's fashion like blurred like in the trends, but a little bit. And I also am loving the mini micro skirts. Like I feel like they're everywhere right now. I love a micro skirt, so I'm always here for that. I feel like platform shoes are also having like kind of a comeback too, and I'm
wearing some right now.
No, same. So definitely support that. But I don't know if I have like a least favorite trend right now. I don't know. But I do. Also, this isn't really like a least favorite trend, but like I hate when people. I shouldn't say that. I hate when trends are like trends for everybody. If that makes sense. Like at the same time, like you can like different things, and everybody should like different things, but everything isn't your thing. And like I don't like when everybody just like hops on something. It's not really like them, and they're just like doing it because everybody else is doing it. And I feel like fashion is just to speak to you and your personality and what you want to represent. I like to see people be themselves through their fashion and not where everybody else is wearing all the time.
No, I feel that. Do you have like a specific example about where you're talking about like everybody shouldn't hop on this certain bandwagon? Do you have like a certain trend in mind?
What I did, I'm not gonna lie. I think people are gonna feel probably hit by this. I'm not and I don't even want to say it because I know a lot of people were on this shit. But it's something that was never like, when it was done right, it was very cute. Okay. But it was barely ever like done right to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I guess they like stack pants, or like how they were like, if they're like, you have to do that. You have to cut them like perfectly for that to look good to me. Like it felt like it was just like rows and rows of like pants, and I was like, that isn't cute. Like I mean, like it's different, and I love like a flare like pant effect, and I do like that look, but only
it has to be done right.
No, it doesn't.
No,
a lot of times it was looking like
who done it and why.
No, like really.
No, I feel it, but I like the honesty in it because that's what fashion is. It's about how you express yourself, if you like something or if you don't. And that's just one of the things that you liked at the moment, but like, you know.
And that's a good point. I think fashion is so subjective. Like something that I love, you could hate. It's something that I think is just like so terrible. You could think is the most beautiful thing ever. And so I really appreciate that, and I like that because I mean everything is something to somebody at the end of the day. So.
Right. And I particularly love fashion because like every day when you wake up, it's like a new opportunity to dress yourself, to dress who you are. Like you can change your identity today and then be a different person tomorrow. Like depending on like your mood and like emotions and things like that. So that's why I love it, and I think it's like so much fun.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. So I would say, who are some of your favorite fashion muses?
So for this, I would say, I feel like, for one, Rihanna is just, I feel like that's like a obvious answer, but she goes anywhere like as herself, and she wears what she wants to put on.
Right.
And that's
even pregnant.
And that's
I'm
what
like,
I do.
how are you pulling off these fits still pregnant?
Does it. And like, I put on what I want to put on, like period. Like my mom always like, she just always like kind of like said that to me, that I'm gonna look good in whatever I have on, so I'm gonna put on what I want to put on. So I love that type of attitude, and I love the people that like. Somebody, her name is like London Girl in NYC on Instagram, Amanda Murray. She's actually styling Sweetie now. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, no, she's doing her thing, but I love like her sense of style. Like when I look at her page, I'm like, oh my god, like this is how I would like, if I was a girl, how I would dress. Like she just dresses like so.
I definitely gotta check her out.
No, definitely, I love her a lot. And so, I feel like, another one I will say, which isn't like, he isn't like a muse or anything, but somebody whose fashion I really, really respect is Steve Harvey, for sure, because him and Ellie Caramel are doing like amazing things. Like, really, he's the best dressed man in fashion right now.
He's
like bar none. So I really love to see like what he's gonna put on next. And what he's doing.
Yeah, he's exciting because of his age and like his profession. Like you just don't really know what he's bringing. Yeah. I saw this one picture and he was dressed in like a 4PF Lil Baby outfit down. Like somebody was talking about he finna hop on the next Lil Baby track, and I was like, bro, like I could totally see it because he's just so with the trends. Like he's not out the loop, he's in the loop. You know what I'm saying?
He is the loop. Like, like that nigga, Steve is on it.
He is definitely the loop. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Steve is lit. Okay, so what do you think you get your fashion inspo from? Like, or like, how do you keep up with fashion right now?
I would say kind of like my inspo maybe comes from I like seeing people, and like I said, like really, really bold colors. So when I see like a color combination like somewhere,
you
like,
got something bold.
Yeah, no, not this. And that's why I tried to, because I wanted to like show like, you know, like what I would usually wear on like another day in the video. But I really love to see like bold color combination, like something you wouldn't really expect all the time. Yeah. And so if I might see like something on like a TV show or like a sign or something, but I'm like, that's a cute little, you know, I might try to like recreate that into an outfit or do something like that. So it kind of just depends. But I would say mostly I just like, I wake up and I just like see what I'm like feeling, honestly.
No,
and so real. And that's honestly what I just end up throwing on. Yeah. So Yeah.
So you're not one of those people that like pick out your outfit days before an event, or does it depend? Or
it definitely depends. If there's a certain event, I might be like, oh, this will look really good for that. But most of the times, I really just try to. I wake up that day and be like, okay, what am I like feeling? Like, what I think is gonna be good for this? Like, where am I going? You know, like, what am I taking pictures? Because that matters. Like, what's gonna look good on camera? You know, like, it's different types of things. Most of the time, I just kind of like go with my gut and what I'm feeling that day.
No, I feel that too, because like me, I'm a type of person that I could pack like 10 to 12 outfits, but like when I wake up that morning, I don't care what I pack, what I plan, how I'm feeling is what I'm gonna wear.
Exactly.
So no, I totally feel the same way how you feel as well. So yeah, cool. So Austin, when did you know fashion was your team? Like, when did you know this is what I want to do? I'm committing my life to it. This is my calling. Like, fashion.
This is like a really crazy story because it doesn't like. I really like don't remember like the exact point I did, but like so basically I went to Georgia State for 2 years. My major was psychology at first, then it was criminal justice.
It was psychology.
Yes, it was.
Nice fashion.
Yeah. Two opposite things. And so it was I transferred to Georgia Southern, and when I got there something just told me like basically I needed to pursue fashion more in like a professional way, and for some reason I just didn't think in high school and in like my early years of college that I could like do something in that field, but I guess my family and friends gave me the confidence to believe that I could. I've always loved fashion. Like I've always loved to dress, and like even like in middle and high school, I was picking out my outfits the night before, like, and I was doing like this and that. I love to dress too because my mom always loves to dress too.
Yeah.
And so it's always just been something that I love, but I just never really thought that I could do it as a career until I got to college and had like a really, really amazing professor that like basically would help me with anything I ever needed to know. I had a question, advice. She was always there, and she really is a really big part of the reason that I'm I'm here now, like we're at the stage of what I'm doing. So definitely shout out to her, Professor Wallace. You're amazing.
Period. Thank you, girl.
Love her. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like, where do you see yourself taking fashion? Like, you know that this is your thing. What do you want to do next?
I want to do so many different things. Like, that's always something that's been like constant through my life. Like I've always wanted to do like everything and feel like I can do everything. I have to do like editorial styling. Like I have to like I want to be in like Vogue, Dazed, like Interview. Like I want to be in all of those magazines.
Yeah.
I also
styling
want to,
people or
just basically just for editorials. So I want to do everything, like editorial styling, like runway styling, like for shows. I want to do like actual celebrity styling, like red carpets, like press interviews, event. Like I want to do everything when it comes to fashion. Like, I just love styling, and I want to give
so
like
much
my
to do.
No, really, and I really feel like I have something to add and to give, and so I really just want to do that in like every way that I can.
Yeah,
Sure.
I love that, and I wish you the best for you in that, because like I know you're passionate about it. Like this is something like I'm the same way. Like fashion is like the only thing I want to do. Like I've tried 1,000,001 things, and fashion is the only thing where it's like yes every time.
No, like I'm never tired of it. I never don't want to talk about it or don't want to look at it. Like it's always there. So.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you have your creative side of like styling and designing, and then you also have your business side of like numbers, of like how many sales are we gonna make today. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like so diverse, and I think people don't understand that until they tap into the fashion world. Because I was the same way, I went to school for fashion merchandising, and my mom was like, what is that? Or like, and I had to really explain to her, like, it is lucrative and fun, and it's everything. It's like a perfect job in one if you're like really passionate about it. And it's just one of those things that you like super have to be passionate about.
No, you definitely do. And what my grandma like always reiterated to me when I was a child was that basically like do something so you'll never have to like work a day in your. I think I'm saying that wrong, but like so you'll never have to work a day in your life. Like I never feel like I'm going to work when I go to sex. Like I'm going in there and I'm like being around the clothes. I'm loving the clients. Like I'm loving the environment. Like it doesn't work to me. It's really just like having fun.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I love that.
And I think that's the fun in fashion. Like that's one of the perks, because it's just so fun. It changes every day. Like someone could wear something on a red carpet, and then tomorrow or like some weeks from now it could be a trend. Like you just never know what to expect, and then it's like all from within inside. So that's why it's fun. It's like not systemic or like systematic.
Yeah, no, it can be anything at any time. So.
Exactly. I love that for sure. Yes. So how has fashion influenced your life personally?
I would say fashion has influenced my life a lot personally, just because, like in high school, when I always didn't feel like the most confident or like the most whatever, I always felt like I know I look like my outfit looks good, like and I love that. Like to this day, like it just made me feel better about myself, and I always love that fashion can make people feel like so much better. Like,
because
like
when you look good, you feel good.
No, exactly. Like, and when clients I've had like tell me they like never felt better than they would have been in out like looked and felt in an outfit that I like styled them. I made me feel just like so like makes my heart smile. Like I just love that because I love to make people feel good, and fashion is an amazing way to make people feel that way. So I love it.
No, I definitely feel that. Who has been like your favorite person to style?
I don't know if I have a favorite person because they all have given so many like different things to me. Like just like in a way that I've grown, just from the angle of doing it on so many different like body types and people, and seeing what they like on and what they don't like, and like what makes them their mind completely change when they put it on, whether they're just looking at it on a hanger. Like all those different things like really make a difference. But I don't think I have a favorite one. But I do have a favorite memory, but not a favorite one.
What's the favorite memory? Tell us.
So basically, I was able to style Lupita Nyong'o at Saks, and that was just an amazing.
I remember that.
No, this is when she was working there. It was, I got to do it twice. Once was by myself. The other time was not. The one time by myself, like I literally had like 45-minute preparation. I had to boom, 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 like, and it went really, really well. But at the same time, it was so like nerve-wracking. Like everything was so like all over the place. But in the end, everything worked out. So it was great.
No, I bet that because she's a like A-list plus type celebrity. So like she's at the major red carpet event. So you have to like give your all.
No,
you know
definitely. And I was definitely thinking that I was not giving enough, or I was so stressed about getting this fast enough and doing that, but it all worked out. So
following that, like if you could dress anyone in the industry or anyone in general, whether it be like your mom or like whoever you look up to in fashion, who would it be and why?
I have a couple people that come to mind.
People, period.
Okay, so my first one would definitely be Nicki Minaj. Like she to me has never had like a really I know definitely she has never really had like an iconic fashion moment, and she's like an iconic person in music, and she really deserves like a moment that you can look back to and people are like thinking about and talking about for years. And so I know what I would put her in. Like I would love it. It would be something like extravagant, extra, like it would be beautiful. But somebody else I would also love to style is Tracy Ellis Ross. Like I feel like her style is so fun. She'll take risks, and she really appreciates.
She's a fashion girl.
No, and that's what I like love about her. She's a true fashion girl, and like she really appreciates all the brands and the designers behind it, and the work that gets put in to do these things. And so I definitely would love to style her as well, for sure.
So those are your top two.
I would say so, yeah.
For me, I would personally like to style Carisha.
No,
from City Girls.
She was good.
She's a fashion girl too.
No, she is.
Like she can put on something and you just be like, what is that? Like she just gives like the luxurious type of taste.
No,
that fashion is. Beautiful. No, she's definitely beautiful. So I would definitely say her as well. True. Okay, so last question before we jump into our fashion game is, what do you think makes fashion fun, or what's the most fun to you in fashion?
To me, what makes fashion fun is having fun with it, doing it for yourself, and doing something that you love, and that you're gonna look at and be like, oh yeah, like to this day, like I still fuck with that, or I still like love that, or like I really just love the fact that I can put something on one day, feel like amazing in it, and like and do all these different things. And what makes fashion like the most fun to me is like when I'm able to like play with like different colors and different like textures, like and different things I'm putting on. Like I just think that's like that's where I'm the most at home at. Like it's just like really just, I don't know, I just love colors. They make me so happy. Like bright, beautiful color. I'll take that like over like black or like something like dull like any day.
Really?
I just love color.
So you're a color person over like neutrals and black?
For sure. And
all
don't
day,
get me
every
wrong,
day?
I appreciate neutrals and blacks and I incorporate those into my outfit, but I like as
color.
What I have up top is like almost always gonna be a color.
Yeah,
almost always.
color.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that's like nice because it kind of represents your personality too.
Yeah.
Like you're bubbly and like colorful and fun. So I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool, bet. Well, we're about to hop into our fashion game.
I'm excited.
Yes. So we're about to start our fashion game, this or that. And Austin's going to tell us which outfit he likes best and why. So starting off with our first game and our first set of pictures, we have the Jacquemus Spring 2022 ready to wear. So this or that.
I'm definitely going to say look number 2.
2?
Yes, just because I always love like a well-tailored suit. This one I feel like fits her a little too tight in like her arms, but I just think this looks a lot more complete and chic than the first. I'm not really, I don't know what's going on. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't. The bag is cute, but it's not really doing it for me personally. But I love the color of number 2. I think the little bikini top under it is cute. So yeah.
That's crazy because I was definitely choosing fit number 1.
Really? Oh my gosh.
It's giving, it's different. I
It
love
is
like
different.
the little embedded like beads. I just love fit number 1. So okay, this or that. All right.
I love that we have different opinion on it.
Me too. I like that. So second option again is Jacquemus Spring 2022 ready to wear. So this or that.
For this one, I'm going to say, I almost want to say look number 1.
1 over the
But
color?
no, listen though, I don't know.
It's almost the same thing, just different colors.
Yeah, no, it really looks like it is the exact same thing,
Right.
actually. I like them. I don't really think I have I feel like this look, like the neutrals looks more clean on her and like chic than it does on the right, like on the second model.
Okay.
But I do love that color. But something about it I think it might be the gloves that may be throwing me off on her outfit compared to hers.
I didn't even notice one had gloves and one didn't.
So I think that may be what it is. I just don't. This is giving me more clean, like chic looking. This is more like, it's cute, but I think it's the gloves. It's like really throwing me off.
I can see that, but the colors don't even matter. It's just about like the fit and the overall outfit of how it looks.
Yeah. The
Okay.
color makes me want to like it more.
Yes.
But yeah, it just is. That one just looks better.
I
to me.
thought you would have gone with the orange for sure.
Well, so we're different. We're on different sides.
Okay,
again.
so for me, I'm gonna choose. I didn't even notice all the detail you was talking about beforehand, but I'm gonna go with look number 1 too. I
Okay,
think look
no.
number 1 looks nice.
Yeah, no, it definitely is very, very cute. I love that look on her. She looks with her hair down too. I think it just all just like
Looks
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is from our Bottega Veneta collection 2022, ready to wear. So this or that.
So I will say that I absolutely hate the lace-up like heel.
Oh, yeah, that's not too cute.
And I think this is like one of Daniel Lee's last book collections for Bottega Veneta. I'm definitely gonna say I don't love either of these. I will say that I don't, but I will say look 2 is definitely better in my opinion. I love the green, but it's just not the cutest dress, honestly.
Yeah.
I think with different styling, it could give more, but I'm gonna say the second look.
Yeah, I say the second look too because the pop of color just kind of does it more. This kind of like melts like away,
Yeah.
and this one just pops out, especially like the orange and the yellow together.
Definitely.
I think they're
agree.
definitely complementary colors. But okay, so next, this or that again, Bottega Veneta. So menswear. So this or that.
This is another hard one. I'm definitely gonna say the first one.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondly, the first one. I love the light color and then the darker contrast, like in the hem and the arms and the neckline and on the hem of the pants. I think that's a really nice contrast. And the color on the other one isn't bad at all, but it just isn't doing it for me like the first one is. So I would definitely say that.
Yeah, and I really like the bright colors of this, and I like how they added the contrast of the green on the cuffs and on the hem of this. Like, it gives an attention to detail. And I like when you zoom in, you can kind of see the attention to detail. And look at that zipper.
No, that's really cool. So
That's fire. I love that. Yeah, they did that right there. Okay. So, Alexander McQueen, I know you love him.
I do.
So, this or that? They're kind of similar.
They are, but I'm definitely going to say look too. I think the ruched sleeve, like ruched puff sleeve, gives a different kind of effect. And Sarah Burton does this a lot at McQueen, like that ruched kind of like puff sleeve right there. But I just don't. I don't love this. I don't. I get what she's trying to do, but it just didn't do it for me. So I'm gonna say look for sure.
And also this or that from McQueen.
I'm going to say look too. I love this this yellow, like it's like a dewy kind of yellow. It's really, really pretty. I love how it like just falls off her shoulders and has like the sweetheart neckline with that little like dip in the middle. I think this is a really, really pretty dress. I do like blue a lot, or the blue a lot too. But I think just the silhouette, the cut of it is giving more on the second for me.
Yeah, and it's like just more detail for me.
Yeah,
I really like this one as well. And I like the lace that it has to offer. It's very more like feminine than I would say look one. But look one is still pretty too. Like,
yeah, it is.
She's giving me Oscars or like red carpet. She's definitely giving cute as well. But more like classy, more like of a classy event. What would you say? Classy or like?
Yeah, no, definitely like a that or the first one definitely gets something you would wear to like an award show. Yeah. Something where you're gonna be more dressed up because it's the silhouette. It's just very, dressed up and like classy, like you said.
I feel it. Bet. So on to the next one. We're not done yet. So we're doing Off-White. Rest in peace to Virgil.
Yes, rest in peace.
So we're going with this or that.
Ooh, I think I'm going to say. I really like both of these. I will say that. This is probably the hardest decision. I think this is giving me the most.
This one, the brown, the dark brown over light brown.
I really like the like all those little like dots and like I don't know which ones are actual buttons and like which ones are not. But this is just really different. Sure. Yeah, definitely though. I don't know if those. Whatever. This is really really cute. I like the color.
Yeah.
The shoes are cute. Don't know the bag, but. No, this is a really nice suit. I wear that for sure.
No, I definitely love that too.
But I love the first one as well. Like I love the little thing across the chest. The brown is a nice shade. I love that
little circle thing wherever that is. I really like both of them too. So for this or that for me, I'm gonna say option number one.
Okay.
I like that.
No, they're both.
I feel like it goes with the skin, like it kind of just meshes with the skin tone a little well. So it's almost like you're like the outfit's invisible or something. Yeah. Like it's just one instinct piece.
No, definitely.
But so our final this or that is a Miri. Okay, so this is like a menswear jumpsuit. So this or that?
Definitely the first. This is giving me too much of like. Something that we would have in the Celine section at Saks, and like I don't know. This is just reminded me of something. Definitely this. I love the two darker shades of brown with the black stitching connecting them. The flared like pant bottom is pretty cute. I definitely would say that is giving more than this one. I just don't. It isn't as bad as I said it was at first, but that one ain't doing it for me. Definitely the first for sure.
All right, Austin. So, what inspired this fit?
I mean, so I like to wear color a lot, so I definitely wanted to show something that kind of represents my personality and my style. So I love this orange jacket. It's from Zara, and then I love my favorite brand. Well, one of my favorite brands, Casablanca. So I just threw on this like matte color shirt under it. I love like the contrast with all the colors. I just love that kind of stuff. So that's definitely. I love a black jean too. So always that, and then platform sneakers are like my favorite. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Cool.
Oh, and then I forgot about the jewelry too. Yeah. So the Hermes bracelet, one of my favorite other bracelets, and then a little necklace.
Cause the necklace and the bracelet, are they from your brand?
No, they're actually not. It's from a gold shop. But yeah, I do have a brand though. I do have the rings, necklaces, earrings, everything. So shop with me.
Bet. Well, thank you so much, Austin, for being a part of Fashion My Food. We absolutely enjoyed the restaurant and we chopped it up about fashion.
Yes.
You gave us your opinions on the this or that, and you gave us a little background about you. So, would you like to shout out your Instagram and everything?
No, definitely. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at theeaustinmiles, D with 2 E's and then AUSTINMILES. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter that way. You can also follow my Instagram page from my shop at shop.austinm, and I also post like other fashion related news and like other different things on my story on there.
Oh my gosh, guys, he has the greatest polls. When anything is popping, he'll be like this or that, and then like he has the best one. Please follow him for all your fashion news and everything.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to stay consistent on there, and I also do like reviews of like when Fashion Week comes out. Like I try to do some of the shows that I feel like were really, really good or like really, really bad sometimes.
Yeah.
It just depends. But yeah, you can definitely follow me on all those platforms, and you know, stay tuned for anything coming soon.
Period.
Thank you to Berger for hosting me here. It was amazing. I had so much fun, and all the questions were really, really good. So I had a fun time.
Thank you, Austin.
Of course.
Sag Gang,
No,
y'all make
yes,
sure to follow
definitely.
him below. All the information will be in the comments. And thank you guys for tuning in. Until next
See
time,
ya.
bye.
It's my turn now.